I think I might have ADHD, bro.
Like it's hard for you to focus.
Bro, like,
You
yeah,
too?
yeah, I'm not even gonna hold you. Yeah, bro. I think I might. Well, hold on. Let me search up ADHD symptoms.
I think it's like
yo,
there's a
yo.
lot of different type of ADHD if you want to be
Hey
honest
yo,
with
hey
it.
yo, listen, if I have some of it, hey yo.
There's a
All
lot of
right,
different types. There's
all
different
right.
type of ADHD. There's different types.
No, 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 no. I know,
Uh,
bro. I know, I
you
know,
know, okay, okay.
I know. It's not like just one common.
Yeah.
You have severe, and I know. Obviously, there's more than a lot.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Uh
Symptoms. I just need a good list.
huh.
All right, cool. Having difficulty organizing tasks,
That's me. That's one.
constantly changing activity or task,
That's two.
appearing to be unable to listen or carry out instructions,
That's three.
being unable to stick to tasks that are tedious or time consuming.
That's
Me,
four.
me, appearing forgetful or losing things. Me,
And that's not me.
making careless mistakes, for example, in schoolwork. Me,
That's five.
bro, that's me for real.
That's
Having
five.
short attention span and being easily distracted. Me,
Six.
and,
Okay,
and it,
okay. What did I mean by that? That's different because if I'm not interested in it, you're losing me in 2 seconds, bro. Like
no,
if
but
I'm
hold
not,
on, but
if
but
I'm
but if
not,
you're in class, you're supposed to be paying attention.
yeah, dog, you lose me, dog. I'm on Netflix on class. Like I told you, I don't pay this in none of my classes, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Straight up.
Okay. This is hyper. So that was
Plus, plus,
inattentiveness.
plus my last semester, so I'm just like fuck it. I'm just like fuck it, yeah. I got 9 credits left. Fuck it.
So this is called inattentiveness.
Oh, I definitely got that. But my parents
The
don't
symptoms of
believe in mental
ADHD,
illness.
bro. Oh, you telling me? But here's the thing: if you tell me to like, if I'm doing something, bro, that I
Mhm.
really want to do, I become the most focused person on earth.
Yes, like if you put me in the studio, I'm the most focused person. There, like when I tell you, like when I'm like yo, I'm recording, I'm like mixing, like I forget to do everything in my life. Like I forget to eat, I forget to brush myself, I forget to take a shower, I forget to do everything. Though I'm just like I'm so laser focused. I'm just there.
I think we have inattentiveness, ADHD.
Uh, yep, we got that, but we can't self-diagnose ourselves, bro. We can't do that. I've been WebMD talking about like you got cancer when just a headache.
Okay, so there's a test online. I hope it's not one of those tests where I have to send in my email just to get my answer.
Nah, we should do
So
that
so
test
so
live.
so here's some questions. So
Nah,
here's
we
some
should do it
questions.
live.
No, no, no. I mean, we're here together, nigga.
No. I mean
There,
like
there,
live, like looking at the screen live, bro.
I'll fine. I'll get a better test, but this is just one. It's not like that. So these questions range from never to very often.
Mm-hmm.
So you have never, rarely, sometimes, often, very often. Okay.
Okay.
Do you tend to avoid or delay getting started on a new important task? That's
Often.
often.
That's often.
Often. You know what question? Are you scared to say very often?
Hmm? No, that's
Are you scared to
often.
say very often?
That's
So,
often.
question out of 10 times,
Mm-hmm.
you out of 10 times, like how many times have you really started it?
What the paper?
Yeah, I like an important task out of 10 times. How many times would you say you started? Because if you're saying often, you're looking at like 6 or 7.
Like I'm looking like I read the question. I read what's the question about, I go online.
You get a task. You get a task,
Yes,
bro.
yes. I go online.
You get a
Yes,
task.
yes, yes. Let me explain. I go online. I click on the document. I read the document. I see what the question is about. I get started. Then I close the tab. Then I just don't do it. That's the start. I didn't say I like. wrote it, but that's the start. So often.
All right. Do you find that the majority of your tasks, work, school, assignments, etc., are boring or repetitive, making them difficult to complete very
Very,
often?
very often. That's
Very often, bro.
like,
That's
like,
not.
like I can like my problem with half of the question my teachers, professors be asking, I can answer them in one fucking sentence, bro.
That's what I'm. That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
like, but they asked 3 fucking pages where I was literally like,
I feel like I have the
fuck.
bullshit, bro. Anyway, do you find yourself making careless mistakes when engaged in something you feel boring, repetitive, or difficult?
Very often.
Very often. I'm with you with that. Bro, listen, I was taking a math test one time, right? And the answer was so, I want to say simple, that I was just like, bro, I wrote some bullshit, not knowing it. And I was like, oh shit, I know the answer to this, but I just didn't care for it.
Mm-hmm.
Another question. How often do you feel restless or fidgety?
What does that mean?
This is an interesting question. Like, it feels like you have to do something.
Oh yeah,
Like fidgety,
yeah,
fidgety, like you're constantly just kind of like moving.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
if I told you to sit for like 5 hours, probably 5 minutes, and you have to get up and do something. I have to go to the bathroom.
yeah. I don't have to go bathroom, but I'm usually playing like Snake Game or Pac-Man on my laptop. Yeah, so yeah,
Very often for
yeah,
me.
very often.
Do you regularly fail to remember important appointments or assignments?
Never, never.
Important appointments or obligations? No, not really.
No, not really.
I stay on it.
Stay on
That's
it.
why I be stressing.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
I'll be on it. Not really.
I never walked into a class and be like, oh shit, that shit was due today. Nah, I always know.
Nah. I was that. I never needed a planner. Like planner who?
Do you have difficulty unwinding or feel often on the go?
Often.
Often? Do you have difficulty concentrating on people when they are speaking to you? It depends.
It depends. Like
It
depends the
depends.
conversation. Well, I don't really mind it.
Like every conversation, I'd be lost, bro.
I'm not okay.
Sometimes
Strangers or friends. Like that's different because
that's what I'm
like
saying, though.
strangers, like I'm usually doing that simply start the conversation. So like I'm the one asking the question most of the time. So it's like it depends. Because
So
if somebody's giving me like just like a one word answer, I'm just gonna be like, okay, you're not interested. So I'm just like, so
yeah.
I'm just gonna shut up. So if it's friends, not really. Like
So that's like 50-50. I'm between. I'm on sometimes with that.
sometimes, okay.
I think sometimes kind of explains it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you frequently misplace things or have difficulty finding them?
No. I know where myself are.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Every morning, I shit you not, I do not know where my keys are.
Uh, I keep my kids next to my wallet.
I,
That's important.
I don't know where my wallet is half the time. Are
See,
you are you typically distracted or find it hard to focus when there is activity or noise around you?
no,
Yeah,
no,
really. So if you're doing work and you're
yeah,
hearing music from outside your room,
mm-hmm.
you can focus just fine.
Yeah, I should
Uh,
can. My door's locked 24/7. So I was like,
I'm not saying if
no,
it's in
no,
front of you.
yeah. I know I know what you mean.
So
Like,
question, if I put something like I'm in your room, right?
mm-hmm,
And let's say I pause. I put some interesting shit on the TV. I'm just watching TV.
mm-hmm,
And the TV is like within your peripheral. You won't
mm-hmm.
be annoyed? You won't be distracted?
Actually, I would be distracted if I like it will distract me, but if I know if I get hooked on it, then I'm not gonna finish your papers.
So I think for you it would be
So it's
like
like
sometimes or rarely.
sometime.
Mm. Do you find yourself avoiding situations like waiting your turn in line when waiting is expected and appropriate?
Very often.
Do you find yourself avoiding situations like waiting your turn in line? I don't find one. No.
Very often.
Really?
Yeah, I hate sitting in lines, bro.
I mean, I hate it, but I understand I have to do it.
If I see there's a long line to Subway, bro, I'm just gonna
You know what?
I'm gonna come back 2 or 3 hours later, bro. Like I'm not about to stand here, bro. Like,
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm the same way.
like,
I'm the same way. They want me to send them my email.
like,
I'm pretty sure we kind of figured out we have ADHD.
mm-hmm. The next one we have to do a live together. Next one live,
Say less,
live.
bro. It said your score strong indication of ADD/ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they're saying I have this.
Come on, dog.
I didn't lie on it.
You need clinical trial for that. Clinical
Bro.
psychology. You need to call Dr. Peterson for that.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I gotta call Dr. Peterson for that. Now I'm
Yeah.
gonna look it up. Now I'm gonna look it up.
What? Clinical psychology or like
No. Well, no, I'm looking up. I'm gonna look ADHD because I heard some.
Mhm.
I heard a wild stat.
I- okay. What's the stat that you hear? Come on, give it to me.
Oh shit. Well, it says children. I just want to know adults.
Mm-hmm.
Uh
Wow, a lot of celebrities have ADHD.
Boys are more likely to be diagnosed with ADHD than girls. They're saying
Guys,
there's a few million, bro. There's a few million. There's a few million.
yes, ADHD means a lot of stuff. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Wow. To
like
be honest with you, bro, I probably saw this shit coming. I saw this shit coming, dog. I ain't
mhm.
gonna.
That's what she's coming to like.
Yeah, cause
I think I read into the what she's talking about like on YouTube comments like before like
yeah, it was saying some wild statistic. Like a lot of people have it.
yeah because I think normally when people think of ADHD they think aggression but there's a lot of different ADHDs out there
I just
so
can't focus. I just can't focus.
yeah, like it's normal.
ADHD
Uh,
is one of the most common neurodevelopment disorders of childhood. It is usually first diagnosed in childhood. I wasn't blessed like that, and often lasts into adulthood. Children with ADHD may have trouble paying attention, controlling impulse behaviors, may act without thinking
mhm,
about what the result will be, or be overly active.
mhm,
Signs and symptoms. It is normal for children to have trouble focusing and behaving at one time or another. However, children with ADHD do not just grow out of these behaviors. The symptoms continue to be severe and can cause difficulty at
uh-huh,
school, at home, or with friends. A child with ADHD might, if you remember how you were as a child,
uh-huh.
daydream a lot. I was bored.
As a child
Bored a lot, my nigga. Forget or lose things. You already know that's when
that
squirm.
that's kind of a hard question for me because I don't remember a lot of stuff when I was a child.
Okay, I just run on the list.
Mhm,
Squirm or fidget, talk too much, make a careless mistake, or take unnecessary risk. Have a hard time resisting temptation. Yeah, that's me. Have trouble taking turns. I could take turns. Having
mhm,
difficulty getting along with others. I kind of say to myself,
mhm.
all right.
Okay, let's get back to the conversation, dog. You know, ADHD is fun. It's just fun. No. There's different type of ADHD, like I said. It's like, but you know, like I think normal people when you hear ADHD, they think
bro,
aggression. So it's like,
I think we just proved it. Were we talking about were we talking about like relationships for a second?
yes,
And
yes,
now we're on
we're
this.
yes. We have a problem staying on one topic. Yes.